ready to break. Todd Plain has the button. This is over the 1600. Race number 2. There's one up in the air, and it might have been Keeper's Son who'd reared up at the start. Didn't seem to lose a lot of ground, but Western Temple certainly did. Corporate Larrikin and My Greek Boy, they're the first to leave from Fath Noxious and now fired right up. Keeper's Son charging through along the rail. Behind those settling down is Western Temple, and parked out the back last in the early stages, Ragnar's Saga. They go by the 1200, and in his customary role, Corporate Larrikin leads the way, but he's fired up. He's hard on the bridle, Corporate Larrikin against Taylor Stone. And at the 1,000 metres, she's just trying to steady him down a little. Hall had My Greek Boy up there flanking, running second. A length and a half to Keeper's Son, settling a little bit better. Fath Noxious getting a nice trip from Western Temple, trailing it. Down on its inside last of all at the 800 mark is Ragnar's Saga. Corporate Larrikin, though, is the pilot here and shows the way by 3/4. My Greek Boy, Keeper's Son third. Down on the inside, Fath Noxious, every chance from Nucky. Ragnar's Saga, and over on his outside there, keeping company with him, is the easing favourite Western Temple. They put the 500 behind them now. Corporate Larrikin will bring them up to the home corner, now being called upon by Stone, leading a half to 3/4. Hall gets to work on My Greek Boy, searching for the way clear. Keeper's Son, Fath Noxious, Western Temple, both to the outside for their runs. Corporate Larrikin led, tackled immediately though by My Greek Boy. Now Castle draws the whip on Western Temple, but My Greek Boy slipped clear at the 100. My Greek Boy a length and a half in front. Western Temple coming down the outside. The post looming, and Hall's going to get the job done on My Greek Boy. My Greek Boy beat Western Temple. Fath Noxious was third home. Corporate Larrikin got very leg weary back there. Photoed fourth with Keeper's Son, and last home is Ragnar's Saga. Number 3, the winner, My Greek Boy, ridden by Peter Hall. He was really unlucky here last start, My Greek Boy. Hall makes amends on him this afternoon. Got caught up behind them down on the rail today. He was able to sit up there shotgun-like outside of the pacemaker, Corporate Larrikin, and quickly dispensed with it as the heads had turned for home. He had Western Temple right behind him chasing, but he'd come to the end of his effort in the last 100. Fath Noxious was given a sweet ride by Peter Nucky all the way. It runs fourth. Third rather. Corporate Larrikin is fourth home after race 2 on the card. So My Greek Boy atones and has proven too good for them from the Steve Wolf yard by My Boy Charlie from Little Zeta for Steve Wolf, P. Brainbridge, Noel Carter and Graham Evans. Graham, a one-eyed Docker supporter, not sure whether he's here today to watch his horse salute the judge, with the Dockers suited up and ready to play the Gold Coast at Optus Stadium, of course. And we'll be joining Lucy Warwick over there. Not Lucy Warwick, Brittany Taylor, rather. Britt about to catch up with winning rider Peter Hall. Fresh from his treble, of course, there at Geraldton on Thursday. And Britt's aboard Jarmies this afternoon, and she's now about to catch up with the very popular veteran rider Peter Hall. Just getting a little fired up there, My Greek Boy, as he comes back. Let's go across now and catch up with Britt Taylor.
Well, Hawley, when I got to the races today, you said to me, one ride and it will be winning. You were confident coming into this race on this boy?
Yeah, he's been a good horse for us since Wolfie put me on him, and you know, he was a bit unlucky last start. The favourite was gone at the top of the straight, and he got held up, and his form running into that race was awesome.
Were you nervous knowing that Western Temple was coming down the outside? You think you were always going to hold on?
I actually thought he had me about 200 out, Brittany, and my bloke just kept fighting to the line. So yeah, super win. You know, like he's a nice horse, Western Temple. So good to get the win over him.
And you found a lot of form, a treble at Geraldton, and then have come for your one ride here and saluted. So finding a bit of form.
Yeah, look, I'm fitting well again, and the main thing is I'm really enjoying my riding and getting a huge buzz out of it. So yeah, just good to be back in form, Brittany.
Well, it always helps when you're riding a winner. Congratulations, Hawley.
Thank you.
Thank you to Brittany and Peter Hall there. Always great seeing Brittany on the pony. I think that'll be great to watch her catch up with those winning jockeys and get the emotion straight after that victory. And I'm catching up with Steve Wolf, who Well, he's on fire at the moment, the King of the Great Southern. That horse, well, he loves the 1,600 metres these days, Wolfie.
Yeah, it's amazing how that little tricks change things for him. Yeah, it's great to see Brittany out there. I hope she's interviewing a few more of my jockeys during the day. He's just really hit his form now, and it's great, you know. Further you go, the easier to win, and it's lovely.
Were you confident today? There was a little bit of pace in that race, and he always looked on that speed map to get that box seat. But Peter Hall, boy, oh boy, he's just turning back the clock of recent times.
Yeah, well, it's like most things, mate. You never forget your ability if you're on the right horse. There was only one danger, and consequently, its run come to an end. And ours has obviously done a bit better than the other horse, and you know, he won very comfortably.
What do you do with my Greek boy now?
Just keep ticking along in any race that fits, I would say. While he's in this form, we won't be turning him out.
Could this be the start of a big day?
We would hope so, mate. But if you get one and we can get another one, we'd be very grateful.
I hope you do get another one. The best of luck, Steve, and thanks for your company once again. Keep up this great work. You're on fire at the moment.
Thanks, Gareth.
There we go, Steve Wolf, and he is having a really good time of it recent times, and that's another winner. He had 4 winners on Cup Day at Albany. He's training plenty of winners around the state, and he deserves it because he works bloody hard.